Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Kevin's Kitchen Corner. Today, I'd like to show you an appetizer that we really like. And I call it an appetizer, but you can actually use it as a side dish or even like a snack at night. So this is kind of our version or our take on bruschetta, which we had a business dinner one time. We actually had an argument as to whether or not it was called bruschetta or bruschetta. And I don't know what they ended up calling it. But anyway, this is without the bread or anything. So what we typically use is we're going to take some fresh mozzarella like that. And then we slice that into pieces about that thick. And then we have sliced tomatoes. And then we have fresh basil. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a quick dressing. And then we're going to just actually start stacking these. And I'm telling you, these are really good. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a dressing. Now, we use some onions, but I mean, these are minced really finely. They're not diced, they're just minced really tiny. So we'll put about, maybe we'll start with that much. And then we're going to use some olive oil. Now, this is just like a medium extra virgin olive oil. And it's actually one that we got here locally. And it's called Crystal City Olive Oil. It's in the Finger Lakes region. And I'm going to be doing actually a video on their different types of olive oil and where you can buy it and so on. So you probably want to use about a 2-to-1 ratio of olive oil to balsamic vinegar. Put that in there. And then the balsamic vinegar, you just want to get a really good balsamic vinegar. This is actually an organic one. So we're just going to put, actually this isn't even opened yet. So we got to open up our balsamic vinegar. There we go. Like I say, it's about a 2-to-1, but you know, you can adjust it to taste. So now all we do is we start stacking our tomatoes, fresh mozzarella, and the basil. Now, if you can, go to your grocery store and definitely want to use fresh mozzarella and fresh basil. So we'll just take a piece of cheese and do a couple of them at a time. Maybe we'll do 4 of them. And then we will put a little slice of tomato on there. And then we'll do just a little bit of salt and pepper. A little bit of pepper. I want to do this, and I want to put the dressing on before I do the basil, because I want to have it go from the tomatoes through the little holes there where the seeds are and actually go down onto the fresh mozzarella. So you just put a little bit on there. A little bit of onion on there. Okay, and then we'll put some fresh basil on there, just 1 or 2 pieces. Like that. That's a big one, so we can just do that right there. And then we'll just start over and we'll do one more layer of that. There with your mozzarella. Mozzarella. So a slice of tomato on there. Salt and pepper. Some of our dressing. A little bit of basil. Get in there. There we go. So that's kind of our version of bruschetta. And you just have, one or two of those you can have as an appetizer, before you have like a steak or, spaghetti or something like that. And the other thing you can do is you can actually cut it in pieces and then break up your basil. I forgot what herbs I was using. You can break up your basil, put your dressing on it, have it in a bowl and just mix it. Then you could have that in a little bowl for a snack or something like that. But so that's our version of bruschetta. I'd like to have you push that subscribe button, the notification bell. Please hit the thumbs up. And also, please comment and let me know if you were able to try this, how you made out with it. I'd like to thank you for stopping into Kevin's Kitchen Corner, where we don't just cook, we create.